Hello?
How we doing?
So far so good. Can you hear me all right?
Yeah, we can hear you.
All right, well, it's Pete Schwartz here. I'm calling you from deep down in the Gulag, down in the hole here. And just wanted to tell everybody hello and kind of let them know I'm hearing a lot of stuff about the 44,000 hours and a lot of the stuff going on in trial. And it all sounds pretty positive so far. You guys heard anything yourself?
There is a lot going on. I know tomorrow we plan on being in the courtroom and seeing how that goes. It should be very interesting. And you probably don't know this, but they're getting ready to move out Harrelson, Meggs, and Geeswine, it looks like. So something's going on.
Well, I have heard about Kenny and Kenny Harrelson and Kelly Meggs, and that's very unusual. Their sentencing is actually after mine, and they don't usually ship people before sentencing. But as far as the deal with Geeswine goes, I was under the impression that he's not shipping, because I just talked to a captain today, and we had a little disagreement, and there's no issue between us. And he said we were both going to end up going back to the pod. Now, that doesn't mean that he's telling me the truth, but that is what he told me today.
Yeah, that was news that we just got, that somebody had seen his name was on the list, but there's not any absolute confirmation on him, but that somebody just noticed his name was on the list to be moved.
Does anybody know why they're moving them? Because usually they wait until they're sentenced.
No, we don't understand what's happening. They're not sure either. They're moving the two of them to Lewisburg. So I don't know.
Yeah, oddly enough, they went to trial immediately. We all had the same judge, me, Kelly, and Kenny, and they had gone to trial immediately before mine. In fact, that's how mine ended up getting pushed back a couple weeks, because theirs ran over. So we had the same judge, and their sentencing actually, even with that fact, ended up being 2 or 3 weeks after my sentencing. My sentencing will be in May 5th, and I think theirs is the 2nd or 3rd week. I don't know the exact date of their sentencing, but I knew it was after mine. So that's highly unusual. Maybe something is about to happen.
Yeah, I'm not sure. I mean, I know that MTG started an investigation into the jail, and she's requested to be in here within the next 2 weeks. So maybe they don't want anybody talking to it. Yeah, I don't know.
Well, I mean, your guess is certainly as good as mine. I am surprised to hear that, and I don't know how they feel about that, but I hope the best for all of them wherever they end up.
Yeah, I think they're kind of disappointed because they put so much time into getting this place up to the where they're able to actually get along and have fellow patriots around, and they're concerned, I think, a little bit about some of the things that are different at Lewisburg, but we'll have to see how that goes.
Yeah, well, if you get a chance to tell them, give them my best wishes, and all of them. Of course, we don't know about Bobby yet, but if he does, send him my best wishes. We have had pretty decent here. We've got everybody together. I mean, we can always keep up on the news and stuff like that. I mean, obviously, it's tough to live with people you choose to. I mean, you get intense situations with people you didn't choose to live with sometimes. I mean, that's just the nature of life. But I mean, I think everybody kind of means well for each other. Right. For the most part. So I'm plugging away, and I know that my lawyers they're pretty, they seem pretty hopeful about a lot of this stuff that's on appeal. But my number one issue for appeal was going to be just actual innocence, that they convicted me by main charges, or they convicted me of 4 counts of assault, but there was no victims. And I mean, you can't assault the air, so that kind of makes me not guilty of the charges. And then the obstruction of justice, which is one that carries most time, I wasn't on the grounds when they went into recess, and I never entered the building. So before co-defendants, I'm the only one that got charged with that. And it makes no sense to me, but I certainly wasn't guilty of it. So hopefully the appellate court will recognize this. And I mean, I know the corruption goes all the way to the top, but it seems like the higher up you get, the less corruption there is. So, I mean, it might increase my chances anyhow. And then, since I've already been to trial with them releasing all this, that's some 30-some thousand hours of footage that could have helped me. I should have been able to have that in trial. That's the same for Kenny and Kelly and Kyle and quite a few of us that have already been through our trial process. We all should, if they don't just dismiss the charges altogether, we should all at least get a new trial at the minimum.
So, you did hear the news about you guys' song going to #1 on iTunes?
Yes, I did.
So that's
I swear I can hear my voice in there.
Probably can. Also, I seen
Yes.
today Jim Jordan announced that he's got the documentation that proves that Biden's been funneling money to the CCP. So, not that it's going to go anywhere, but at least Jim Jordan's out there fighting. He is a fighter.
Yeah, I'm glad to have him on the team. I think Comer is, was he planning on coming with Marjorie Taylor Greene? Because that's one of my representatives. I live in Kentucky.
Yeah, I do believe that Comer and MTG is the ones that's requested to be in there. So yeah, I believe so.
Well, if you guys get a chance, I'd like everybody, as many people as are willing to, call up to his office, leave a message on his answering machine or however it works, and tell him that I don't want him to leave here until he spoke to me specifically. I'm the only person from Kentucky here, and he should talk to who he represents.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, we can tell everybody to call Congressman Comer's number and email him and tell him that Pete doesn't want to leave here until he talks to him.
Well, I don't want him. I'll leave here. I don't want him to leave here.
Okay, so you guys got that right.
Yeah. Hey, if they let me go, I'm gone. I'll miss him.
You sure you don't want to stay?
Yeah, I ain't sticking around even if they had ice cream. Well, hopefully, he shows up here and, maybe this time we can really make a stronger message to him and stuff like that. And about it all boils down to, I've kind of coined the acronym DIE, because they've left us here to die. And that's three things that I want them to address: is due process, innocence, and entrapment. And if we can get them focused on that, and maybe one of these days we can get out of here.
Absolutely. Hopefully sooner than later.
I hope so too. It's been a long time in here. I mean, we're over 2 years now, and I mean, a day feels like a year in here. So over 2 actual years, it's felt like an eternity. I get to a point where I don't even really believe my own stories from real life. That seems like so far away and so long ago. I'm so far disconnected from reality. I can talk about the town I was born in, and it feels like something I just read in the story and I never actually experienced. It's been so long in here,
Right. I'm going to go ahead and give out Comer's phone number. It's 202-225-3115. So that's where you call and let him know that Pete would definitely like to have a conversation with him.
That's right. Thank you very much.
So, yeah, I'll do that.
And as many people in the sound of my voice, the more calls, the better. I mean, he can ignore one or two, but he can't ignore everybody.
Right.
So, I really appreciate that. I don't know that my message is any better said than anybody else in here, but I'm emphatic about it, and I'd like to at least have him hear my voice on it,
Absolutely. Absolutely. We're hoping that you all get a chance to say your piece, and hopefully they'll listen and realize what happened here and get you guys out of there.
Amen. Well, I'll tell you what, I still appreciate you guys out there every night. I heard you lost a member or two, and that's unfortunate. I guess that's the way it goes sometimes. So, when you lose some, sometimes you gain more,
Absolutely.
So, you know, I mean, we can't question God's plans or what happens for what reason. We don't know why I'm in here. We don't know why people do what they do, but it's clear that in the end we all end up on the right side of this.
Absolutely. I believe we will. I feel like things are turning. I see a lot of things happening that, of course, we knew 2 years ago, but the things are finally coming out, and, you know, it seems like the tide is turning. So, not to get anybody's hopes up, but it does feel that way, and the things that I see that are coming out are things, you know, that we all knew along, you know, 2 years ago, but the fact that it's getting out there for people to see and other people to understand, I believe it's helping. People are noticing and they're understanding, and they're. I see a lot of people sticking up for you guys. So.
Well, that's awesome news, and I do think a lot of it has to do with you guys being out there. I mean, I'll never forget that a couple people told me that they went back and to their homes after they visited the vigil out there, and they said they told people all about it, and the people they told said, those people are still in there? Yeah, they still are, you know. So I think without you guys, a lot of people wouldn't even know that this is really even going on. I mean, this would just be another injustice swept under the rug. And as I sit in here, you know, and I have you guys out there helping us, it makes me real, particularly grateful when I think about all the people who don't have that. You got the guys involved in the river plot. You got the guys who got left and abandoned in Afghanistan. I mean, there's been so many injustices, and I will say that if I was picking an injustice, I'm glad it's one that has a lot of people supporting us, and that doesn't mean a lot to me. That sure means a lot to all of us, you know?
Yeah. Well, I know there's not one person out here that wouldn't rather be right here. This is where we'd all want, you know, we need to be. We know this is where we're supposed to be, so.
Yep, amen to that. I'm glad God put you guys here in the fight where it's at, and hopefully that draws the awareness. Hopefully Congress starts recognizing that. I mean, you guys have been out there a while. I mean, there's something to it, you know what I mean? And they have to recognize that.
Yeah, I think that it's getting to the point to where they can't ignore us anymore, so.
That's right, Bill. I've written a letter to Congress, and I know that you got that down there and got that videoed, so hopefully between the phone calls and everybody that listened to this call tonight, if you give that number out again, either here or right before I hang up or something like that, everybody get a chance to jot that down. Call. It wouldn't take but 10, 20 seconds out of somebody's day, and if they get that flooded, tell them my letter's there. Tell them I don't want him to leave this jail without talking to me. And I guess I can take it from there if he shows up. So.
All right, and that number is
hey, share this link
225
because I'm about to talk some trash.
202.
We're taking over this town, and you're about to see.
3115.
Well, thank you very much, David.
Hey, no problem, Pete. You guys, again, hang in there. I know it's going to be tough in there with what you're going through right now, at least, anyway.
It is, you know, I try to take advantage of the times I get, you know, I mean, when I'm out there in the world, I work a 60-hour week, kind of a short week for me. Sometimes I work way more than that, and I never have enough time to do anything out there, you know, and I like to read the Bible and stuff like that. Well, then I get in here and I have too much time, so maybe sometime the life will balance out, but I really do try to make the best of this time and soak in any kind of knowledge and evaluate myself and my life. And just,
let me hear you say, see your middle finger in the air.
You have
wave it around like you just don't care. Let me see your dirty finger in the air. Wave it around that your party's right here.
You got a heckler out there, right?
No, that's actually Gary singing. He's probably got his headphones on and don't realize how loud he's being, but yeah, that's Gary.
Oh. Well, it's about to hang up on us, so God bless you guys, each and every one of you. Thanks for taking the time to stand out there.
I'm going to use their words against them.
Please remember each and every one of you.
Because here it is. Lies are always switching from one story to another. The truth never switches. It's one story, the end.
Let me too. We'll talk to you later.
All right, have a good one.
All right, bye-bye.